and welcome to Branch of Israel. This is Rabbi Roger coming to you from God's beautiful country, Israel. When my wife and I moved to Israel, we did not realize the immensity of the learning curve that was ahead of us. Now, I had one advantage over my wife. Having served in the Navy, I saw other countries seeing how life was versus living in America. So I knew ahead of time a little bit of what to expect. Yeah, where I'm coming from is in respect to the language. Now, I learned to read and write the Hebrew as a little boy and went through my bar mitzvah, but I never really learned the language itself. A parrot can repeat something, but it does not mean he understands what is being said. In the Hebrew language, there are idioms and gender for everything. That is very tough for a native English speaker because a table and a car are considered an it in English, yet a car is feminine and the table is masculine. See what I mean? Something else in the Hebrew is the construction of the language. For example, we say in English brown sugar, but in Hebrew it is sugar brown. Another thing is the way an American speaks is not necessarily the same thing in Hebrew, such as, how are you? In Hebrew it is, how is your peace? Then I might answer, in order or very well in order. Translated is like someone telling you fine or okay. Now that I've given you all of this information, I actually want to make a point, because there's a word I want you to learn today, and it is the word know. K-N-O-W. See, in modern Hebrew, we have two different words for this depending upon their usage. But in the Bible, there's only one word. But as always in Hebrew, it depends upon the form that it is written in. The rabbis tell us the word yada has many meanings, such as to point out, select, love, to recognize, know, or to find out. However, in the ancient Hebrew, the original three letters showed us a picture of a hand, a door, and an eye. The absolute meaning is knowledge, whereas the concrete meaning behind it is to see, but to know personally or intimately. With the eyes, we can see or observe that which is different than what we hear with our ears. Did you see him put the glass on the table? No, I only heard him place it there. If we had seen it, then we would know without a shadow of a doubt that he not only put it on the table, but what the object actually was. So knowing that we see with our eyes, is it possible that we could see with our hands? Absolutely. Blind people do it all the time. This is how we perceive or understand and gain knowledge about someone. It also allows us to discover and get to know that person because we are opening a door with our senses, hearing included. As a result, we are seeing how we may love them for who they really are. Is this possibly what is meant in Psalms 46? Be still and know that I'm God? So how do you know Jesus if you cannot see him? How do you know he is real in your life? Are you looking with your natural eyes or your spiritual eyes? For more teachings and information, visit branchofisrael.com. Again, this is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel. Thank you so much for listening. Lahitrat, goodbye, or see you again.